And the Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Terrapins offense will get the first possession of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around.
There he goes to the right. The 30. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Working the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They'll go to the ground. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looking for a man. It's long. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. And this is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Leaves it with the back. Smashes through. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Keeps the legs moving. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking to pass. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. Coming up, all bottled up, and now the ball is free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Dropping back, it's long. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wyoming is ahead in this one, but there's still time on the clock. And unless Josh Allen puts on that Pokes uniform again, this could stay tight. They're up by a field goal over UCF. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah,
nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
This is why, during the week, during practice, quarterbacks wear green jerseys. They don't get hit. We're not allowed to hit them in practice. We get in trouble if we hit them in practice. Not used to taking shots. Probably one of the reasons why he coughed up the football.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football.
Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's long. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
You know, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and he just couldn't hook up on that one.
Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. On target. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
We got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. At the 20, he's got space. He's got 99 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally.
What's up, bro?
Really good job working through his progression.
I'm sorry, what you said?
Quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
Yeah, it's already 21-7 or 28-7.
I gotta hit those guys on the move.
I tried a new playbook out.
So they can do this. They can catch the football, get up
the air raid.
some extra yards.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Campus legend.
Example of the offense
The fuck is
taking
that?
advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best.
Oh, you mean the Road to Glory shit?
So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just
Oh, okay.
no one's keying on me. I'm gonna
Yeah, no, I never used it before.
Now on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. Back to pass, it's long. And this sophomore able to reach some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a nice. We have some nice good run plays too.
Getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000 plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming.
Yeah, I'm about to use this sometime. Like when I play, I'm just trying to find a playbook to use when I play like drop. People that know my playbook, that know my shit.
Looking downfield, and he needs
Niggas like you.
and he was hit just as he released it. And it
Nah.
to the turf.
That nigga was just having a bad day, bro.
Everybody is pinning their ears back.
Him and his bitch was fighting. Nah, I'm telling you, bro. He really is.
Sometimes they're very successful, but this time defense played it great and the play went nowhere.
I got $10 on the next game.
Offense will bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've
Shit.
seen this guy come on to punt.
Nigga, if you calling drop light work and I'm calling him hard, nigga, I'm saying he good, nigga. That means I'm gonna get beat by you, which means I'm not gonna win a national championship.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing.
Who good?
That last drive was a punch.
You better pray that everybody in your team
Red zone, Jesse.
is
It
healthy.
like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right?
Oh damn, you was not now playing fucking TCU.
We can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Tackle
Yeah.
after picking up the first down.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry.
Yeah, that's that military shit, I think,
Big
man.
physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could.
So YouTube wouldn't let me stream on
Right here,
this
every
morning.
time he has the football, he has
I
the
had to
ability
mute
go
my
to the
fucking
rush,
mic.
and that's what makes
I
his
think I got a
offense so
copyright.
dangerous.
Nah, but I had before.
Fights off a defender. Push down for the tackle.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
And that'll work.
Put so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a
Oh.
spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this
Yeah.
guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move.
Yeah, it was just through my
He's knocked down in the backfield.
My,
He'll lose a couple.
my phone.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football.
But,
And
damn, now you can
flew
hear
down
my.
with some bad
That's crazy.
intentions.
Now you can hear my hold on, let me fix this.
First down marker, but they've decided
Well, everybody don't
this
need
is
to be hearing
four
this.
down territory. The offense still on the field.
Hello. That's better.
On fourth down, they'll
Oh, I forgot what play I picked.
avoids pressure. Might be looking to run.
I could have got that first down if I'd have been paying attention.
And really stop for this defense.
Did you see that shit, bro?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to
I broke like 5 tackles, and I wasn't even paying attention, bro.
An opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth
Nigga
down.
had that sack. But yeah, bro, I'm a little bit in a better mood today, nigga. Yesterday, that shit had me. I was ready to.
Bad situation
Man,
in this game where you gotta
Tell you what, bro, I was ready to drive to San Diego, bro.
The give to the back.
Cause man, I'm real competitive in this game and shit. But like you're gonna be my homie, I can tell. So I ain't gonna get mad when you beat me. You feel me? Like you probably are better than me. It is what it is. But you ain't gonna talk shit while you're beating me. You feel me?
He's going to continue to focus on
This nigga was being disrespectful as fuck yesterday on the mic. And then my shit, and then I started like, my defense started getting that momentum back for us. We started coming. I was gonna win that game.
Just opens up
And then
all the
my shit froze. So hell yeah, I got pissed off.
play action, running the ball, throwing the ball.
And then Voorhees did what he did and said what he said, bro. Like,
Looking for more room.
the nigga said, so I was like, I think I'm about to just
Past the 20.
take the night,
And he's
think
going
about it, you know what I'm saying, and reassess in the morning. And he was like, yeah, you might want to do that because you're thinking crazy. Your thinking is crazy.
We're starting to see a
What?
significant gap.
Bitch, my thinking is right.
no doubt when your defense is
Like, it's fair.
defense is scoring, good things happening for your
Like, we're talking about the game of the week,
on point.
1 verse 5. I'm playing the national champion. I got eliminated out of the playoffs. Like, that game, and then dude called me. That's another thing, too. Dude called me out. They put the nigga on my schedule after he called me out, and we couldn't replay that game? Nah. So I'm gonna talk to him about it when I see him and shit, and I'm gonna tell him like it ain't right what you did. That's just crazy. Why is it still? I'm about to stop recording. Fuck this.